This bloke actually gets paid for the nonsense he espouses. Shamoun, in his written work, has accused Muslims, I hope he's sitting down, wait for it, of paganism. Now, he obviously thinks pure monotheism is paganism, but it gets worse because his reasoning is devoid of any comprehension and serious consideration at all. And it just shows him to be the disingenuous aberration that he is. Now, his reasoning, again, I hope he's sitting down because it's quite shocking. The bloke actually thinks that Muslims have associated Muhammad with Allah. Associated here means made Muhammad a co-equal with Allah. His reasoning for this is because Allah instructs people to obey the Prophet Muhammad in the Quran. Now, somebody must have forgot to tell this bloke that the Quran teaches associating anything with Allah is a great sin, and it also teaches us that Allah created everything, and that obviously includes Muhammad, Jesus, and all the other prophets. So nobody of any sense is going to associate Muhammad with Allah. End of story. But let's put some egg on his face. Let's use a spot of logic firstly. Now, think about it. If God sends a prophet, what do you think God would want the people to do who met the prophet? Yeah, you guessed it. Follow and obey the prophet. But this logic seems to be lost on Sam Shamoun. Let's put a little bit more egg on Sam Shamoun's face by opening up the Bible. Yes, the Bible. Sam Shamoun seems to have a novelty factor when it comes to the Bible. He's clearly not well learned in it. Now, how about the Ten Commandments? Quite basic, but Sam Shamoun seems to be ignorant of these. Does the Ten Commandments not teach individuals to honor the parents? Obviously, this entails what? Obeying them. But this is lost on Sam Shamoun. I guess he never opened up the Bible. Now, the coup de grace, the finishing move, if you like, or whatever you want to call it. Let's open up the Bible again. The Bible instructs slaves to obey their earthly masters. End of story. If Sam Shamoun is consistent, he's going to be claiming that the Ten Commandments are a pagan construct, and the Bible is a book that teaches paganism. Now, I think that's the omelette fully on Sam Shamoun's face, but I'll just throw one in for good measure so Sam Shamoun loses this novelty factor and he actually bothers to open up the Bible before he speaks. The Bible shows that people obeyed Moses and Joshua. Now, think about it. Is Shamoun going to claim Moses and Joshua were aiding paganism? Well, if he's consistent, he's going to have to do this. I think that's enough of the biblical lessons for Sam Shamoun. We all get the picture. By the way, for those of you who don't know, this guy, Shamoun, he's a Christian missionary. He gets paid for this. He really does. But I thank God that most of us have sense and we do not subscribe to Shamoun's errant nonsense. The clear truth is Shamoun will use anything. He'll use anything regardless of accuracy, consistency, and common sense in order to have a dig at Muslims. That's Sam Shamoun for you. Now, I'm going to throw out a friendly warning or appeal, if you like. If you are one of these individuals who gives this bloke cash, I'm asking you to desist. Stop it. Refrain from it. This bloke is laughing all the way to the bank. Anybody with a semblance of knowledge, reasoning, and investigation behind them knows Shamoun is a charlatan. Shamoun is a charlatan. This bloke does not prey upon knowledgeable people. He preys upon those who are less informed, ignorant people. If you want to safeguard yourself from Shamoun's deceptions, give him a wide berth, or go away, go to your local Islamic center, do a spot of research, visit some Islamic websites, have a read of the Quran, and I guarantee you, this man will not befool you again. And I guarantee you, he will not be receiving any more of your cash after that.